Let's talk about wood and popular woods for bass guitars. So let's do fingerboards first. So you might notice when you take a look at most bass guitars, you're either going to see a sort of brown hue to the fingerboard or a much lighter coloured wood. So usually the brown woods are rosewood. There are other woods, but for the sake of this, let's say rosewood. Rosewood tends to give the bass guitar a mellower sound. Rosewood is a softer wood by comparison. It's more porous, so it just gives it more bottom end and more roundness. This is a maple fingerboard. Now maple is a lot harder, so it tends to give a much snappier sound. So when you're thinking about what kind of bass guitar you'd like, if you want a more trebly sound, a brighter sound, maple tends to work really well for that. And if you do want a kind of a softer or a rounder sound, so you're playing reggae or any kind of music that requires a duller bass tone, then rosewood works really well. Body-wise, there's lots of different woods that bass guitars are made out of, but there are some that are particularly popular. So when the finish is, you can't see through it, it tends to be made of alder. But on the occasion when you have a guitar like this where you can see the grain, they tend to use ash. Again, ash is a harder wood, so you tend to get a brighter sounding instrument, and alder tends to give you a slightly more mellow sound.